The period of shame is just about to become a thing of the past for millions of schoolgirls who have reached puberty. Finally, the president signed into law an amendment to the Basic Education Act that entitles the girls to free sanitary towels. The clause compels the Ministry of Education to provide free, sufficient and quality disposable sanitary towels to every girl child registered and enrolled in a public basic institution who has reached puberty.
I'm so happy.
Her journalistic piece, The Period of Shame, exposed a world of misery for millions of girls who had no option but to go into hiding for as long as their menses lasted.
That girl showed me a hide. Like you tie on your thigh, on the right thigh, the left thigh. Just holding it, then you go and pour, and then you come back and wear it again. And then you can't go to school because you can't walk.
What followed after the story aired was unexpected.
We were threatened. The photojournalist, Wanyama, who used to work in Baringo, at some point he had to evacuate his family because of exposing the story. Our blogs were written. The teacher at the school that we featured the girls from was threatened as well.
What was the reason for these threats?
For most people, they were saying, why are you showing that on national TV? It's shameful, like you're like exposing a community. But it wasn't about the community, it was about the 2.5 million girls who could not access sanitary towels.
Data from the Ministry of Education indicates that a girl who doesn't show up in school for 4 days in a month loses 2 weeks of learning every school term. This translates to 6 weeks of learning time in an academic year.
By the time they are coming back to school, they are not able to catch up with the boys and the other children who are in class.
We normally say that when you educate or when you empower the girl child, you are empowering the nation. So to me, that could be a very important step that we have taken, or the government of Kenya has recognized.
This baby that has been carried by so many people, from Farida, Janet, Lulu, Kanze, Tombwana, for close to 4 years. Finally, the baby has been born. How do we nurture this baby in terms of implementation, in terms of distribution, in terms of sustainability? Because at Equality now, we work towards a just world for girls and women. And we cannot have a just world if a girl is missing school, but she sits the same exam with a boy who attends school every day.
Implementation is usually the headache sometimes. So my challenge and encouragement to the government is to ensure that, one, we have a budget line that actually covers this, and two, not just have a budget line, it should be adequately resourced, and to ensure that distribution is consistent, because girls will not stop having their menstruation tomorrow. We are in this for the long haul. So we need to ensure that we actually have our ducks aligned in a row and ready to take this to the next level, to ensure that girls can actually stay in school and not have the excuse of actually being denied or dropping out of class because of a natural process.
This will mean an end to the psychological torment poor girls had to endure during their menses. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.